Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. The original Final Fantasy. No one touches my princess! Light warriors, you impertinent fools! I, Garland, will knock you all down! Which is the video game equivalent of killing you! Alright, we'll fight him. We'll fight him. We'll use fire on him. And I guess we'll fight him because we don't have harm anymore. Five damage. So this is our first boss, Garland, the princess kidnapper. 15 damage. Okay, that's a little more than I, bargained for, I guess. Oh, we're out of fire. Uh-oh. Well, let's hope we can get through this without him, yeah. I'm doubtful at this point. I didn't think it would be this big of a deal. I really didn't. Oh, can somebody else drink it for me? Okay, so... There we go. Well, as long as he's missing, we're good. Okay. Good deal. And we killed him, so it didn't matter. Easy first boss. Wow, the gold for that was great. I like it. And everybody went up to level 3. Fantastic. $52 points, that's not horrible. I should have named my Red Mage Gort. I was watching a run of this where somebody named their characters well... So you are the Light Warriors, thank you! And then this happens. Yeah. Thank you for saving the princess. To aid your quest, I ordered a bridge built to the continent. Go now and make the orbs shine again. Yeah, okay. This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as my gift. It just might come in handy. Yeah, it just might. I'm sure it's not a key item for advancing in the game. So let's see what the queen has to say, because she was all locked away and sulking and stuff. Thank you for saving Princess Sarah. Alright. You sound just like your daughter. VerticalSandwich, we all know you're doing the voices. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got a little carried away. Alright. Let's go back into town. I have an idea of what I want to do. First off, let's stay at the inn. Because I'm sure no inns are going to be cheaper than this one. And then we'll see what our spell levels are. So 3 and 2. So now we can use 2 level 2 spells. But I actually want to pick up lightning for the Black Mage.
It's a level 1 spell, but it's, you know, there are enemy weaknesses in this game, I assume. And then I want to check out these other things here. Oh, get out of my way, lady. Okay. So that's a healing station thing. And so then this is our potion shopper. Okay, we buy a tent, we can buy a healing potion, we can buy poison cure, essentially. But for now, I think we're okay. No! Didn't want to do that. 6 sprites for the same village. Alright, let's head north. Across the bridge. And so their journey begins. 1990 for Nintendo. 1987 Square. What awaits the 4? They do not know. Nor do I. I have an interesting story about this game. And I've told it before, but each holding an orb that 2,000 years ago shined with beauty from within, but now only darkness. Come, start your journey, return the light of peace to our world. I will, but you've got to let me do it. Okay, so these are the credits. My story is thus. When I was a kid, and if this game was released in 1990, I was 11. My cousin and I rented this. This was probably before the advent of Super Nintendo, so. Or maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But certainly, Super Nintendo was out of our range for expense and things like that. So we rented this. And we spent an entire weekend, I mean, barely sleeping and just playing this game. Just, like, non-stop. We would take naps and the other would play. And he rented it for, like, over the course of, like, 2 weekends. And it got to the point where we just couldn't justify renting it anymore. We couldn't. So, we knew it was going to have to go back. So he convinced his mother to buy it for him. And she bought the game. And what we did was we took the cartridge from the new game and we never even started a game. In our little kid handwriting, we wrote the name, which was Viking Village, of the place we rented it from. And we returned that one. We returned the new cartridge to the rental place. So then we could keep our saved game on the battery in the cartridge for this game. And, we played this game more, you know? We played it, and we ended up getting to the final boss of the game, and the game crashed. It crashed. And when we started it back up, we had no save file. Like, the game just froze, and no save file. So, that was it. I mean, I don't know if he played the game and beat it and whatever, but we never really played it together again. We didn't have the energy, I mean, to play through an entire RPG to get to the end guy, you know? So, I never beat this game. Years later, I played through Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII and stuff, and it always kind of bothered me that I never beat this game. So, and I mean, we were talking when I was, oh geez, in my 20s, my early 20s. So, you know, 10 years later. And, I went to, I bought an old Nintendo. And, no, I didn't even, I borrowed an old Nintendo, my old Nintendo from my nieces, because they had inherited it. And I went to Viking Village, and they had all these used games. So, they had Final Fantasy. So, I bought it. I bought their copy of Final Fantasy, and took it home to play it. And I looked, and there on the cartridge, in very obvious kid writing, was the word Viking Village. So, it was the original new copy my cousin had his mom buy so many years ago. I don't still own that, unfortunately. I wish I did. So that's my Final Fantasy story about marathon playing this game. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going. I actually thought I was going to a town. But what I found instead was this cave. And I don't know that I should be here yet. I mean, certainly, it seems like I should probably be looking to upgrade my weapons and stuff, considering how much trouble these guys are giving me. Although not using my magic is not helping me. So yeah, so that's the story of the Boomerang Final Fantasy cartridge. I love that story. It's so cute. It's so just like how the world used to work so long ago that I'm gonna hit this guy with fire again. I'm gonna try harm. We'll see. I can cure after the fight if I survive. That is so not a lot of damage. Ah, jeez. This is not good. We may be way over our head. I think harm may actually be an attack for the undead, which is why it's being ineffective here. Finally. I hope these guys are worth it. Wow! We've got a head cell, without a doubt. But we did kill them. Wow, 97 experience, 400 gold. That is great. So, when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.